Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here.
Not bad for a fourth-round draft pick. Starts now, and the chemistry with his top targets really on point. They spend a lot of time in practice and after practice making sure the routes are run well, and he knows exactly where they're going to be on the field, and when they get open, he delivers.
First play and a first pass for Cousins. And incomplete to open things up. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play fake, Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Cousins. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings! Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said, better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Here comes Rager. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. And the Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook and show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Open man is Osborne. He's got him. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Cousins again. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. First carry now for Alexander Madison. Preston Smith there on the stop.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. They go play action. Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 10 yards out. And the Vikings are off to a 13-0 first-quarter lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Here's Love. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Throwing. Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 40.
Let's go. 52 blasted.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jones. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 3rd down, Love. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up.
That's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That'll put him over 100 yards receiving now here in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And some room to maneuver. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Vikings. touchdown lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great work, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From the 6. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings 33. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 41. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Following the interception, Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Let's just call it what it. It's been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now, light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Play action now. Cousins. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. But going back to the same well, it's Hockenson again. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. This will be caught at about the 5. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll try to run with Madison, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alexander Madison with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings continue to pull away here in this first half. Joseph on for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown scamper from Alexander Madison. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Packer offense heading back for one final first half drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Nice play to stop him for a loss by Caleb Evans.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And able to get this out to the 25. The Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. And a quick throw here that's complete. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Now Love. He finds Watson complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Love's throw finds its target, Dobbs. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. To the air again, Love. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Love looking to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. To throw now, here's Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he is going to have a Packers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Here finds his receiver, Watson. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. A jet sweep, Dobbs. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. And the Vikings are going to beef up their secondary here. 6 DBs on 3rd. Working out of the gun. Love. Quick slant to Watson. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. Now Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Here we go. Harrison Smith on the tackle. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll pack him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They'll start on the ground with Madison. And some room to run now. 107 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Boy, what would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 more yards there and another first down. Throwing is Cousins. He finds his man complete. It's Osborne. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. On 2nd down, this is Madison. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 3rd and short yardage, Cousins. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. And quickly they get to the line. Here's Madison getting it again on 2nd. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Cousins to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And out of bounds right around the 20. 2nd down at 5. On the handoff, it's Madison. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Going to run with Madison again. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Joseph now to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it was capped off by a touchdown scamper from Alexander Madison. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings booming away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now the Packers get set to go.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. One last shot now for Love. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense through the shutout out of them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense is they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra sprint.